Thomas Rhett is busy.
What you got going on right now?
Nothing much, you know, releasing a record, raising 4 children. Man, I feel like I've been making this record for a little over a year and a half. It's called About a Woman. We recorded almost 30 songs for this project, and obviously 14 are on this record, and so it's been really fun to be able to like fully immerse myself in the making of this album. One of my buddies looked at me and he was like, "What do you want this record to be?" And I think the initial words out of my mouth was like, "I just want this record to bring joy to people and put smiles on their faces and to fully represent what our live show is, which is very energetic, very hype, a lot of jumping, a lot of dancing, a lot of singing, kind of just forgetting where you are for an hour and a half." At one point, I just wanted to call the record Bangers Only. That was kind of the vibe we were trying to create, was like all the way down, just energy. I put one ballad on this project, the very last song on the record, and I'm very proud of this body of work.
We're coming back around, baby.
And they've been saying that since 85.
98. Okay.
98, whatever.
I'm done with this.
My wife and I, if you know us at all, we're very competitive people, especially when it comes to sports, and especially Georgia versus Tennessee. And so we had the idea of creating 2 like very limited edition album covers and kind of made a competition with our fans.
And they look like this. But this is the one that you're going to want to buy, because this is the Georgia Bulldog edition of About a Woman. And that is, what team is that?
Boring. Go Vols.
And I don't know why I did this, because I kind of innately knew that I would lose this competition, but I just kind of wanted to see how loyal my people were. And it turns out they're not very loyal to me. They're really more loyal to my wife. The first song that we released was a song called Beautiful As You. I released a video of a lot of sweet moments, but also a lot of embarrassing moments of Lauren's life. People may think it's like making fun of, but I actually find it extremely attractive when she's like doing whatever she's doing. Since like grade school, we've always kind of jabbed at each other and poked fun at each other. I think that's just how we flirt. Kind of just became a thing around Beautiful As You, and how do we scrounge up the most embarrassing moments of each other's lives and put them out there to the world. I thoroughly enjoy it, actually. I mean, she found pictures of me and videos of me that I didn't even know existed, and it's been really funny to watch like other couples do it too. It was a fun time on social media, for sure. Then we put this song out called Gone Country, and country music has always been super popular in Nashville, but it's starting to become this global phenomenon. This whole idea around this song was like, once you kind of get a taste of how we live, you might not ever go back to the old way of living. The song describes this girl coming in from wherever. She meets this country guy at a bar and kind of falls in love with his accent and his boots and his hat. And there was this one line where she hears a song on the radio, and it was "That Ain't My Truck," but she thinks it's Alabama. And so it was kind of like a subtle Rhett Akins drop, you know, in the second verse. I always love to drop my dad's music in songs when I can.
And she said, "Wait, I know this is Alabama, right? That boy, he laughed so hard, I thought his truck was crossing double yellow lights."
What's interesting about this project is that I worked with a different producer this go around that also worked on the Sabrina Carpenter record, worked on the Teddy Swims album. And so in many ways, I think that's why this has been the most fun project, because I kind of allowed the people that I chose to work with to kind of speak into me, and I spoke into them, and we came to this beautiful little mesh of 2 worlds that feel modern and progressive, but also feel very relatable and authentic. And so when we get in the studio and try different sounds and different stuff and different melodies and different keys of songs, it is challenging for me. And so I think when I'm being challenged, I know that I'm therefore evolving. I kind of just want people to know that when I'm all said and done, that like I did it with authenticity. I think that's kind of my biggest goal, is that people don't ever look at me and go, that was all fake. I kind of want them to look at my body of work and know that I really tried to stay true to who I was, and you know, talk about things that were positive, and really just kind of be known as a guy that loved his wife and loved his kids.